Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Chickering here with your shared reading. Today we are going to work on our nonfiction or informational texts. So our I can statement for today is I can identify and write the main idea and retell key details in an informational text or nonfiction text. So today's text is going to be about hedgehogs. How many of you have heard or seen a hedgehog? Cool. I have not actually been able, I've never held one before, but I've seen them before and they are so cute. So let's learn about them. They're actually very, very interesting creatures. Hedgehogs, written by Anthony Curran. Okay, so our focus question today is what important facts does the author share about hedgehogs? And we're going to use some of those facts in our writing today. Okay, so some words that we will probably find later in our glossary are burrows, hares, hedgehogs, insects, mammals, and quills. Let's see what we can learn about those. Okay, raise your hand if you know what this is called. It is the table of contents. The table of contents tells us where we can find certain information and on what page. Okay, let's read. What are hedgehogs? Hedgehogs are mammals. They have sharp quills on their backs. So, mammals are a type of animal that are warm-blooded like humans, and quills are these very kind of sharp, pointy things that are on their back. Can you think of another animal that has quills? The one that comes to my mind is a porcupine. They have really long, sharp, pointy quills. Stay away. Hedgehogs roll themselves into a ball when they are scared. You see them right here? That's super cool. Their sharp quills stick out to keep other animals away. So when they're scared or that another animal might eat them, they just roll up into a ball. And what do you think that would happen if the animal tried to eat them? Yeah, they'd probably hurt their mouth. Bodies and senses. Hedgehogs have short legs and short tails. See their itty bitty legs? Hedgehogs have eyes, but they do not see well. They can hear and smell very well. So they're kind of a little bit blind. Not super blind, but blind enough that they can't really see a whole lot that's going around them, but they can hear really, really well. Why are they called that? Hedgehogs look under grass and bushes for food. They also make sounds like little hogs. So why are they called hedgehogs? A hedge is like a big giant bush, and they kind of look for food under bushes and grass, and they kind of make a sound like little piggies. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. What do they eat? Hedgehogs eat insects and worms. They also eat spiders, snails, slugs, frogs, toads, lizards, and snakes. Ole mole. They eat quite a bit of things. Night animals. Hedgehogs do most things at night. They sleep most of the day. So, what are those kind of animals called? Right, they're nocturnal. They do their things at night. Most hedgehogs roll up in a ball when they sleep. Look at the cute little hedgehog. He's sleeping. Digging animals. Many hedgehogs live in burrows. They dig with their front feet. Hedgehogs sometimes live in burrows dug by hares or foxes. A burrow is a little tunnel, and a hare is like a rabbit. So they kind of sometimes steal other people's homes. Where do they live? Hedgehogs live in Europe, Asia, and Africa. So Europe is over here. We're over here in North America. They live in Europe, Asia, and Africa. They were brought to New Zealand. New Zealand's over here. And now some live there too. We have some over here in North America, but usually you don't find many wild ones. You find them more as like pets. Leave me alone. Hedgehogs live alone for most of their lives. They only live together if they only live together to have more hedgehogs. So they don't really live in groups. They live by themselves, and sometimes they'll find another one, and then they'll have little baby hedgehogs, and then they'll go back to living by themselves. Hedgehogs are funny little animals. Look at them, they're so cute. It says hedgehogs can climb, but they're not very good at it because of their heavy bodies. So can you picture climbing with short little legs? Wouldn't be very easy. Okay, so here's our glossary. These are some of the words that we found while we were reading. So burrows. Raise your hand if you remember what a burrow was. Right. Burrows are the holes dug in the ground by animals for use as homes. Hares, mammals that are closely related to rabbits. Hedgehogs, small mammals that are covered with spines, little spiky quills. Insects, small animals with 6 legs, 3 body parts, and usually 2 sets of wings. We all kind of know what an insect is, right? Mammals, warm-blooded animals with backbones and hair or fur that nurse their young and have babies that are born live. So that's what a mammal is. We are a mammal. Quills, sharp, hollow spines. Okay, so these are some optional activities, but we're not going to do those ones. Today we are going to, we're going to do our informational writing. So what do you think? Let's brainstorm a little bit. I'm going to go back to the beginning of our book. Okay, let's think a little bit. What are some topic ideas? What's our main idea? It's a hedgehog. So we want to have at least the word hedgehog in our topic sentence, right? We want to make sure that we're talking about hedgehogs. I'm not going to read a book about hedgehogs and write about hedgehogs, but my topic sentence is about snakes. That doesn't really make sense. We want to make sure that our topic sentence has the word hedgehogs in it. And then our details and facts. There's lots of really cool facts about hedgehogs. So if you need to, you can go back to the beginning of the video and listen to the book again. So some really good facts are that they're mammals. They have quills on their backs. And when they're scared, they roll themselves up. These are all really good facts. I'm going to just kind of go through and see what other facts we can find. They've got short legs and short tails. They have eyes, but they can't see very well. So here's another cool fact, or why they're called hedgehogs. So lots of really, really fun facts. Really good fact is what they eat. So what I want you to do is when you write your informational writing, I want you to make sure we're sticking to that same topic. We have our topic sentence, have 4 facts. I want you to do your best writing. Make sure you have your capital letters, finger spaces, and punctuation with your writing. And make sure all the facts are about hedgehogs. And then your closing sentence. So they closed, in this book, they closed with, hedgehogs are funny little animals. I want you to think of your own closing sentence that would be really good to close up and wrap up your writing with. So something I learned a lot about hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are really cool. Think about your own closing sentence that will wrap up your writing. Okay. Have a great rest of your day.